because
Okay.
my English business.
Oh, there we go. It's being live streamed.
Yep. We should be good.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, actually, I like to pull that up so that I can see comments. Hi, guys. Hello. It's Suze again. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
How are you?
Everyone's all like, dang it. Just kidding. Hi, Juanito. What's up? Okay. So it's Friday. So Friday are a little different. He does it really quick. He gives you like the dare, and then he does a big long Q&A session. So the dare is kind of things we've done before in the past. I don't remember what week it was, but we've done this dare before. I think it was the first week, right, Kaylee? Maybe. I think it was the first or second week that we've done this. Oh yeah, wait, wins. Shut up, Suze. Wins. Kaylee, you gotta just stop me when I'm doing it wrong. You just gotta.
That's okay.
Yeah, you really gotta just tell me to shut up. Yeah,
The dare was so quick today. I was gonna let you just say it, and then I was like, then
I
we
know
can
it
just...
was so quick, but I'm not gonna say it. Ha ha ha. You all have to wait. Oh yeah.
Okay.
He said, okay, shh, go away. Okay, we need some wins, y'all. How did the thing yesterday go? I did it. Kaylee?
How did it go? How was it?
So
Cool.
good. Okay. So I posted that question, ask anything about my business, and I put my business name. And of course, nobody actually asked me any questions. So, because I'm not big on Instagram at all. So then I asked myself some questions. Sneaky. And then I went live. I know I kept saying live in stories because that's just kind of how Fraser kept saying it, but it's just a straight up live, guys. So you just go to your Instagram, go to the live, and you click live. And if you watch it, I look stupid because I go, okay, I'm trying something out. I got a question, And then down there is a little question mark, like Fraser said, he's not lying. I clicked on the little question mark and it pulled up the questions that I asked myself. And I was like, oh, look, I have some questions. I acted surprised. Oh, thanks, guys. Whatever. So then I clicked on one and the little thing turned purple and it turned me into a Q&A. And while I was doing it, I actually got some engagement. I had somebody like give me a high five. I guess you can high five people while you do that. I don't know. It was like a wave high five. And I was like, sweet. So I talked about my business, but I didn't stop there. Don't stop there. I then took that video, I chopped it up and I put it on TikTok as little TikToks of going, okay, question 1, how do you make money doing what you do? Whatever. And I chopped it up and made it into some different videos. You should all do that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's genius. Did you save it to your highlights also on Instagram?
No, I forgot to do that part.
Oh.
So everyone should do that. You pin it, right?
Yeah,
I was going to go
I was
and
just
did that because
curious.
he mentioned it again today to go save it to your highlights. And no, I actually haven't done that because I forgot.
That's
Or should
okay.
do that too.
I was just curious. Yeah.
No,
Cool.
I need to. But it was good because it just gets your information out there a different way, right? It's so good to just be able to do, I do a lot of opportunity lives and Q&As. Those are great, but this is another thing to just do the same thing, but in a different way. I mean, isn't that what we're doing? Like, isn't that what social media is? Just changing it up and doing it here, changing it up and doing it here. So that's what you're doing. Anyway, Kara, hand up. What's up?
So I got a new customer, and which is amazing, but I was surprised what she picked. It was actually those earrings, the smiley earrings from EMP. And I messaged her and was like, you might be interested in these, just to see if she would, and she bought them. So I was excited.
Those earrings, oh man, I love them. And I sold every pair yesterday. And I was surprised because I was going to save me a pair, but they all sold out. So I'm like, well, okay, I guess I don't get one. That's fine. They'll come out in a different color. You know it. So that'll be good. Congrats. That's so cool. All right, Facebook. Anybody running for the Z? Anybody running for the Z necklace? Kim, you're on Facebook. Are you running for the Z? I saw you on that board, girl. I got my eyes on you. Karen, anybody? Is anybody going for that? Points are different this year. Anyway.
I want it. I'm not on the leaderboard yet, though.
Oh, you got it. I mean, the way they're doing it now, you don't have to be on that leaderboard this month. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's definitely.
I was giving myself a hard time. I'm like, but it's only the week one. It's only week one, and you got like a bunch. So
You got 3 months. Don't
Yeah.
ever think that you can't get it. Girl, you can do it. I think the week one is just seeing where everybody's at. You know, people are going to burn up. That's the thing about that. I think a lot of people are going to hit it super hard the first couple weeks, and then they're going to be like, oh crap. I
am super excited because my downline is the very first name on the list. Gracie Clark. Yeah, I'm like, oh,
That's
my God,
yours?
I'm so excited.
Grace
Yeah.
is yours?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm so excited for her.
That's so fun. I think it's going to be really interesting. This race looks a little different. I mean, a lot of different than last year. So, yeah. I need your secrets. Kim, is that to me? Be great to work business as always, running for a Z. Yes, right, Shelly? I know. Yeah. Kim, message me. I'll help whoever. I mean, I've had a lot of people message me about it. So I'm an open book. I tell everybody the same stuff. So just come at me. I got secrets, Kim. I got secrets. Just kidding. Connie, do you have your hand up? Is that a hand? I can't tell if that's like a hand. You see the white hand? Does anybody see that?
I don't see it.
It's like a little. Oh no, that's my cursor. Never mind.
That's awesome.
Guys, I've been up since like 5 this morning. Connie, hi friend.
I am driving on my way to meet Karen with my teammate. So no, I'm not raising my hand. I'm going to EMP. So I'm just popping in.
That's amazing. Sorry, it was my cursor. I've been up for a lot of hours and I am really tired. So, and I haven't eaten. I'll stop talking. Let's get in it. Oh. Andrew, tell Andrew to stop. He can't play piano right now.
That's awesome.
All right. So the dare, he got right into it. And it's that dare that we all kind of go, do I have to? It's one of those, right? He says you need to, so he gives the different levels on the weekends, a level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1 is ask the question to 50 people, right? Ask the question. If you don't ask people, somebody else will. I tell my team that all the time. Like if you don't ask them to join, you know, sure as heck, someone else is going to ask them to join. Or if you don't ask them to be your customer, someone else is going to ask them to be their customer. So you got to ask the question. So level 1, 50 throughout the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Level 2.
50.
No.
Level 1 was 25.
Sorry. Oh, I'm just changing numbers. Ha ha ha. Level 1 is actually level 2. I just made you all rock stars. Kaylee, I don't have my notes in front of me because I use
That's okay. So level 1 was 25. Level 2 was 50 people. And then level 3 is 100.
I guess 50's in my head because that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, 25.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to freak anybody out. 25 through the weekend. 50 if you want to be like, hey, level 2. And if you want to be crazy, crazy rock star, 100. Ask the question. Let's hear some examples of questions that you ask people. Can we do that, Kaylee?
Yeah. So I can read one that is Fraser's example to start.
Yeah.
So his is more related to social media, obviously, but his is, hey name, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on a life-changing way to make some money on social media? No worries if not, just thought I'd ask. So that's like his example that we can modify for paparazzi, but great starting point.
It is. And you're leaving it open to where it's like, cool, you know, like instead of feeling so pressury, you know,
Yeah.
if cool, if not, you know, that kind of thing. The first time he gave this dare, I did message 1 million people that exact script. Hey, and that's kind of just curious. Do you want to learn how to make money on the internet, you know, or whatever, however you want to put it. And it's great to get feedback. And that's what he said today, which I think he just reiterates. This is your moneymaker, he says. And if you're scared and don't do this, you aren't going to progress. He was very direct in that, that he says that if you're scared and you talk yourself out of it, then your business isn't probably going to grow very much. And then it says, if you ask, you get feedback. If you don't ask, you don't get feedback. I mean, that's the thing, right? And it's great to get feedback from people. When I did this, and I did ask people after I shared with them like a tool or something, like a PowerPoint that I have or a video about the paparazzi opportunity, I actually asked the people their opinion on that tool that I shared with them. I said, hey, does this make sense? Do you understand a little bit about my business after watching that? Like even just asking for their just help to look at the tool to make sure it's a good tool. You might not think that person really is going to join right away, but it's kind of really nice to have feedback of how you're actually presenting yourself. So that I've done that, and it really is nice to get some feedback on that. I think for any like your big spenders, your big like customers, for sure you should be reaching out and being like, have you ever thought about signing up for the discount? Like I ask that question all the time. If people spend more than like $200 or $300 with me at one time, I always ask them, do you want the discount? I would like to save you money. Anyway, I think all those questions are great to kind of put those people and then into a category. And then you either have that person say, no, I'm good being your customer. Awesome. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for telling me, and then they're in the customer category. And then you have people go like, I've actually thought about it, but not right now. I get that a lot, right? People go, yeah, I want to, but not right now. Okay, put those people in a list. Those people need to be in a list. And then you go back and you check in, every couple of weeks or every month, however you feel that situation. Because if they're at all a little interested, but I always like to ask people, what's holding you back? If they say, oh, but not right now. Oh, why not right now? That's okay to ask. It's okay to ask why not right now, because then you might be able to help them figure out their doubts or what you need to answer. Sorry, am I talking too much?
No, I love it. Can I ask you like a personal question?
Oh, I like personal questions. Yes, please.
Well, it's not that personal, but when you you said you went on like a spree and you sent out a bunch of those messages when we first started this, what was the response like? Did you get a lot of responses from people that were like actually engaging with you, or did you feel like it was a little too pushy or like not at all?
The time that I did it for this, last year when I was going for the Z, that is a different category, right? The Z is just different. You have to be very
Different
vulnerable.
game.
Very, very vulnerable. But this month, this last couple of weeks that I've done that, no, I don't think so, because I'm going to the people that I've never asked before. Cool. I'm going to the people that have shopped with me, or I know, or they've engaged with me, or we're connected in some way. You definitely get ghosted, but something that I've learned, I've done other kinds of trainings with other people, like other entrepreneurs and network marketing. I've read a couple of books, and I went to this thing for this girl. One thing, it was great because when people ghost me, I sometimes just go, okay, I'm never going to message you again. She says, don't do that, because there's levels of confidence, right? Everybody has like a level of a confidence, right? Number one, ones are like, I'll message you back because I don't care. I can tell you no to your face. That's a very confident person. If they message you back and tell you no, they're pretty confident at telling you that. But if you're messaging somebody that has like maybe a 5 confidence, so one's like really good, I think that was how the system went, whatever it is. If someone's not super confident, they feel a little scared to tell you no. So that doesn't mean that you should never message them again. You go back and you circle back. Oh, hey, and then ask it in a different way, or just keep that relationship open. I don't think it's good to like just cut people off if they ghost you, because they just might not feel very comfortable saying it in the way that you've asked. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Does that help? Did that
I
answer?
think, yeah, I've never thought about it like that. So I think that was great input.
So
Because
then you
sometimes
kind of know
yeah,
the confidence level of people, because for sure, if they're not responding, they just might not feel very secure to like tell you no to your face, right? But they
totally.
probably want to say no, but maybe can't. But then it's kind of good to get that no out of them. So
Or
then you
the
kind
even
of just
not
know
right
where they
now.
really are.
Yeah, because they still might really be thinking, not right now, it's not a good time, but like don't know how to put that into words. I feel like I do that with things, and then you just forget about it. And it's not like the person ghosted you and hates you. It's just, yeah, they didn't have the confidence to be like, no, not right now, not a good time. So
Exactly.
that's genius. Suze, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, it really opened my eyes because, we get a lot of ghosting, in this kind of business. And that was kind of frustrating for me. So when I heard her say that, it made me feel like free to be able to message those people again and not feel super spammy. Because if it's been like a month and they never
Mhm.
responded, I can just be like, okay, there's this other promotion you might be interested in. Or,
Mhm.
hey, I just added all this new jewelry to my website. I would love if you checked it out. There's other ways you can just kind of touch back with people. So
Cool. So Tori asked, what do you like to say when people basically say they're too busy right now?
for like signing up and doing the business, I think was what she
I
means,
think
right?
so. Yeah.
I get that all the time. Oh, I'm just too busy. I have a full-time job, and then if they're like super happy with their full-time job and they're really not looking for a side gig, there's not much you can do. I mean, there's not much you can like really, but if this person would just rock it, I like to tell people that I know that they're going to be rock stars at it because that you just feel it with certain people. You just feel like they have the thing that they would really enjoy this. I tell it to them. I just say, I can really see you doing this. I mean, and I would be very honest about how I'm like, I can just see you really enjoying this. This would be great. I would love if you gave it a chance, something like that. But the busy thing, I break it down. I go, do you want a side job? How much time could you really spend doing this? Because some people look at what I do, and I do spend hours a day working my business because it's my full time. But I tell people you really could work just a few hours a day and make it work. If it was focused, concentrated work, you can do this business in a couple hours a day, guaranteed. So you kind of have to see how busy they are and if that's just an excuse or if it's for real, I don't want to join your business and I'm just giving you a funny excuse. You know what I mean? You kind of want to get people to make that decision. You want people to just be like, because if you're waffling, I'm going to keep asking, because if you've thought about it, then I can help you, that kind of thing. Does that help, Tori? I don't know. I think that makes sense, right?
Mhm.
But we always get those kinds of excuses, I don't have time right now, or I don't have the money to start up, you're going to get every excuse in the book. So if people want it, they make it happen. I've had people that really want it and save for a month and then join, and now they're amazing because you kind of have to have that drive. You cannot drive them. You can't want it more than they want it for themselves. Ever. You could want all day for that person to be a rock star and do all the things, but nope. All we can do as leaders is lift them, support them, and help. You can't change anybody. My husband told me that right off. And it was such a cool experience because I was having like a downtime. Sorry, I'm getting a little personal. I was having kind of a bad week or so. And I was just like, I can't do anything right. And I don't know how to be a good leader. And he's like, dude, you just got to shut up and support your team, lift them up. And I said, okay, I can do that. It's like, you can't change nobody. And I'm like, okay, you're so right. My husband knows everything. Anyway, done.
Love it.
Yay. Or I don't know anybody and none of my friends will buy stuff from me. Oh, Tara, I get that one all the time. I just reinforce that doubt with, look at this world that we live in, this internet like miracle of reaching tens of thousands of people on the weekly, right? And so I think people are like, oh, I don't have these friends. And I go girl, I don't sell to my friends. I don't sell to anyone that I know personally. Hardly ever. It's people that I've met on the interwebs, you know? And so I think people can't think that broad, that they're able to actually meet people out there. We have 50 states, you know, we got lots of people, you know, out there. So it's a funny doubt, but again, it could just be an excuse because they're just scared to start something new. And it is scary. It's scary a little bit, but I don't know. I just reinforce how many resources there are. Like when you sign up and you're now in a family and you get all this cool trainings and you get fun people and fun stuff to do. And yeah, it's just fun. Anybody? Haley, you get that too. I get that excuse. I have no friends. Yeah. I don't know. I tell people I don't think that really matters. I don't think it matters if you have friends or not. You're just do the things, people. Do the things. I myself don't know how to find new people to reach out to. Wait, I keep asking to invite people. A lot of them myself never officially met, and I feel like they're friends. Totally. Yeah, customers become friends. I mean, that's the best thing about this business is the community that we create. And I tell people all that it's just not about the jewelry. There's so much more beyond the jewelry about this business that is so cool and that it connects us. Yeah, Tara, that's the hardest thing is just finding people. But I think make sure that you're sending a lot of just having a lot of conversations. Conversations is really key to this business. So if you're in Messenger, Facebook Messenger a lot, just talking to people, not necessarily about paparazzi, just getting out there and conversating with people. That's a word. I made it up. But if you're having conversations, you will find more people. Because as soon as I start a chat in Messenger, I see their content on my Facebook. So that means they're seeing my content on Facebook. And so Messenger chat's a really good way to connect people, but don't talk about paparazzi. Just go on and be like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a couple of years. What are you up to? How are your kids? Super easy. Just go have conversations in Messenger. Anyway, that's what I do. Yay. Cool. Are we good? I guess we're good. New releases, 6 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. I don't see anything in the Zoom chat.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't even looking there. Sorry.
That's okay.
This is why assistants are amazing. Oh, we didn't tell them the sneaky thing. Did you listen to the sneaky thing?
The assistant thing.
Yeah. How do you feel about that one?
I'm not sure,
I was on the
I
fence
like
too.
it. But I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I wouldn't do it. There it
Yeah.
is. I probably would not do that. If you guys want to know what we're talking about real quick, a sneaky little hack that he said that if you're talking to lots of people about joining your business and you want to create a little, I don't even know, urgency or something, because you want to perceive that you're super busy, you go in and pretend that you're your own assistant. And you say, hi, I'm Suze's assistant, Beth. Suze wanted me to text you and see if you had any more questions about the business, or I have 3 questions for you about the business to see if you're a good fit.
Yeah. So, and also the point of that too, I think, is to save yourself time from getting on the phone with every single lead. And it's just a way to qualify them a little bit.
Yeah,
Um,
which is good.
that makes you seem like you're really busy. So before I get on a call, I just want my assistant to ask you a few questions,
Yeah.
to make sure you're a good fit. But
And that is good. I mean, I think for some companies, the qualification thing is smart. That's what I love about paparazzi, though, is that we don't really qualify. Well, there's so many different of us that can do this business well. We don't have to become an expert in healthcare or makeup. We can sell beautiful jewelry by just standing there, So I think it's a funny little hack. Totally do it if you guys think that's fun and cool. I probably won't. Sorry to put my opinion out there. Sorry.
no, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, should we wrap up? There's 4 minutes till new
Yeah.
releases.
Cool. Is there anything else? Is that it?
I think you got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are rock stars. Have a good weekend. Message people. Ask them the question.
Okay. Thanks, Suze. Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend. See ya.